What's up, guys? How come I didn't get my reward? I just finished it. Nah, we'll check again later. Oh. Okay, there we go. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? We playing more Aether Gazer, bruh. How's the phone? Phone's great. Not really sure what was going on earlier, but working fine. Louis, I'm so hyped for Aether Gazer. Yeah, so am I, man. So am I. What's up, Wind Valley? Go ahead and do this. Okay. So basically, when I ended stream, we had just hit level 30. We had just hit level 30. And now we are going to be grinding for Kuni. I'm going to be just grinding some of this. Of course, there's only so much I can do right now. It's going to take a couple days, I think, to actually get Kuni. But yeah, that's fine. You're working, Wind Valley? I'm surprised you're in here, to be honest. I didn't think you were into this. What's up, Ice Ray? Louie, Bomb Frost, Lyra, Roy Chico, Challenger Games, Adil, Cameo, of course it's you. Alistair, Ice T. What's up, guys? Vampire Monster. How you doing, guys? You know what? I should probably start doing some more work to my characters because it is still taking me quite a bit of time to defeat this boss. So I'm going to work on the sigils first. So I think we need to do this in order to help out my main character, and then we can go out and do the same thing for my other two characters. Then we can go for Kuni. What a flashy display of events. Oh my god. Yeah, it's taking quite a long time to even hit his stagger gauge, too. But I'm assuming all this stuff will get easier to handle. Okay, that's a better score though. This should do it. How's the AI? The AI is good. When you're using a healer, the healer actually heals you when needed. When you're using someone that does DPS, it actually knows to just continuously deal DPS. As soon as I start streaming, I can start coughing. That's crazy. Okay, I think I got a piece for that. Yep, I did. And that's perfect. Okay, until I actually get, you know what? It's probably smart to do this because I can already make my unit stronger. Make some tea. Yeah, that's a good. That's something I should have done before I started the stream. It's gonna be like a while before I actually get enough characters built, so I don't have to worry about really anything. Just go through the content. And my goal before the beta is over is to have enough characters built for that exact thing. What you thought you were doing sneaking up behind me? Okay. That should be enough. Okay, cool. I can dump this to 20. I didn't mean to leave. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so this is also in need of... Yep, 20. Because it's gonna be a minute before I can actually get some decent, like, gold sigils too. 5146. Just progress. I don't know why this looks like robots to you. There's nothing like robots about this. But if you prefer PGR, go play PGR. probably get both of them. Nope, they separated. How does this feel versus PGR? It's an action RPG. They're both smooth to me. They both feel just as smooth. But they're both targeted towards different audiences, so this is not going to be a PGR replacement for people who are avid PGR players. Don't read the plot for chapter 10. Chapter 10 is not available yet. Why you spoiling the future? We're only on chapter 5. The success of this game is definitely gonna be on decisions YoStar makes, marketing, you know, how much things are gonna cost, like just stuff, small stuff like that. If it just follows the CN version, it'll do okay. If it if they change the prices to make them or the monetization to be a bit more friendly towards players, it'll do better. But the same thing's going to happen either way. At the very beginning, just like every single one of these action RPGs, PGR, Honkai, at the very beginning it's not going to do as well. And then it's going to get better as the game finds its identity. Or am I seeing the Neuro Cloud? Yeah. Okay. So now I can level up the other two. $20, $10. I think that's all for my purples right now. Yeah, I need to replace those two with purples. So all of my purples that are available now are fine. I can ascend my weapon, make the weapon a little bit stronger. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to take this slowly up until I unlock more. Damn, I thought you were for 10 plus hours. Wait, what? You thought I was live for 10 plus hours? No. I took a nap. I'm happy that I can bounce on 3 AVG games now. Yeah. The honest review for me, a player's second at the beginning is good, but come to Endgame, it's a disaster. I think it's the other way around, honestly. The end game is where I started to have more fun. The beginning is okay for me. The DPS check is bad for later patches. I mean, it's a grindy game. The whole purpose is to develop your characters, find good builds for your characters. They're not supposed to be easy. He's literally just standing over there with no enemies. Bruh. I'm definitely gonna have to improve my AI character's power too. But I can see the damage improvement from my character. The only reason I can see people complaining in China about the game is all due to monetization. I don't see anyone complaining about the DPS check in the game. People want to do big dick number damage. So what they do is they try to build the best builds that they could probably do. So be stronger for be stronger for your character is fine, but the thing is, you deal 1 million damage to enemies. Yes, in typical RPG fashion. I don't see a problem with that, as long as they make it so that you can get to that, like you can path your way to doing that kind of damage. Like, that is what this game is for. Like, that is what the audience this game is for. So I don't really see that being a problem. Like, in Genshin, what do people spend time doing? Trying to get the highest number of damage possible. In PGR, what do people do? Try to get the highest damage possible, but they just try to be flashy with it. And do it in the most effective way. That's typical for a action RPG, a gacha RPG, action RPG. Sorry, I don't really see that being a problem. I see the problem only with the monetization. What's the monetization like? They just have two S ranks. Like, people are gonna have a problem with that because they can't get every single character for free. They're gonna have to actually make decisions on what characters they want and save for the characters that they want. Us PGR players are built different. This game is awesome. I was never a fan of meta in the first place. I just want to try all the characters. Like the thing that's gonna make this game literally do well is simply just making really cool looking characters with unique attack sequences and building those characters up. Why do you think the game's not hitting their pre-register milestones? No marketing. That's a really easy answer. You don't see a single ad for this game yet. Like if they just put the marketing in places, show off the flashy characters and stuff. Like that's the biggest issue. When is open beta? I don't think there will be an open beta. They'll just release the game. But if they do, I don't know when they're going to do it. Probably a couple months, maybe a month or so from now. The thing is, the beta is the thing is, the beta or the release of the game is supposed to be before the end of this year. So Hades in 1.3 deals the same damage equal to Tsukiyomi. See, I don't get this, because the constant argument that I always see with every single one of these games is power creep. But when the characters are balanced enough to deal the same damage and you have to build them up, then people say that's an issue. Yang Shi doesn't have experience in marketing. This isn't a Yang Shi issue. It's a Yostar issue. Yostar's doing the release of the game for global. Yostar needs to publish the game. Yang Shi did their marketing for China. It did well at the beginning. Carlos isn't a normie. He knows what he's talking about. He's been playing the game since the earlier betas. But I do disagree with you, Carlos. I don't see nothing you're saying as an issue. Like, you made sense the other day when you were talking about the game, and you were talking about like how some of the ability to get some characters is turning players off. That made sense, but I don't see that being an issue. You just make your characters stronger. That's the whole point of the game. It's a build your characters and do big damage game. There is no mechanics like PGR where you're constantly pairing with every character, and none of that stuff is here. It's meant to be a casual, just get stronger, build your characters game. So what are you going to rely on? Building your characters so they do a lot of damage. Of course, they add more mechanics as the games come through, but I don't think it's even there yet in China. Hasn't even been through a whole year yet. Oh, you turn around. Okay. Wait, so it's today we gonna after Tsukiyomi? Huh? We're gonna do what after Tsukiyomi? I see people on Bilibili top up all the time. Yeah, but it's probably not as much as as most games. Like this game's doing it suffers from the same problem every single action RPG has at the very beginning, which is it always seems like it's trying to one up the last game, and then they slowly trickle into having its own identity. And you know, I'm kind of used to that out of the box with some of these games. The problem is if it can't manage to find its identity within a reasonable amount of time, usually players drop off really quickly. Its power creep is bad. See, that's exactly what I mean. I don't like. I don't know how to answer that. I don't really see power creep as an issue. New characters come out, they're either stronger or they're balanced, and if they're balanced, people complain about them being too weak. If they are too strong, people say the power creep is I don't get it. I don't really get it. Not really. You can use character. Yeah, you can use every character in the game as long as you build them right. And it sounds like I'm if you're already playing Honkai or PGR or both, would you still play this game? It depends who you are. Because the thing is, right? There's gonna be players that simply hop on PGR, use all their stamina, get off, play Honkai, use all their stamina, get off, and then this is another game to add to their rotation. Use all your stamina, get off. Then there's players that probably won't like it and they won't play the game. There's people that don't like Honkai but will like this game and PGR. There's gonna be people that don't like PGR and play Honkai in this game. So yeah and no. There's an audience for almost every single style of game. It just depends if the marketing is right, if the monetization's right, and if they can maintain that same feeling the players had when they first started playing. When you get a new character, I just kind of switch over real quick. I don't even want to think about PvP in gacha games. That's actually like the worst for me. But then there's still people that ask for PvP because there's an audience for that. There's actually a group of players that don't mind spending a bunch of money just to be stronger than the next person that spent a bunch of money. While I don't prefer it, there's an audience for that. So all these characters here, the fact that we're able to see what characters come next, what they do, how good they are, if they're interesting, there's going to be people that go to the CN version. Okay, I like Hades. Okay, so there's going to be people that want to go for Hades and save and dodge all the other characters. I highly doubt people playing this game. I shouldn't say that. I should reword this before I say it. I highly doubt that most players playing this game are going to complain about how much damage Hades deals as a versus the characters that you've already had in the game. Unfortunately, I don't have Hades to really try it, but when I first tried this character, I was like, huh, this character seems a little weaker than that other character that's in the game. But then I went and watched someone that just made their character so much stronger and watched their build. And they were shredding everything in the game like it was cake. It's all about how you build your characters. That is it's what this game is about. I hate that. That it still ticks. That's the only thing I hate about this. You were thinking I was on the... Yeah, I am on... I was just making a point about the character, so I switched over to this one. But the gacha costs money? I mean, if you're a spender, yeah, sure. So, are you trying to say... Wait, I'm gonna wait until I see your whole point, because that doesn't make any sense. Gacha in every game costs money. It depends on... It's still the same thing applies. Yeah, probably the most annoying thing, the downing. No. When for Athena specifically, she has this mechanic where you where when you attack, after using your ult, or I think it's her third ability, it has like a gauge at the bottom, and you have to time your attack perfectly. And whenever transitioning into the stagger phase, or the DPS phase, or whatever you want to call it, it still ticks that same bar even though it's transitioning. That's like the only thing. That's what I was complaining about. It's not just how much power creep a character can have, it's also how much power creep there is for the enemy. I think that's what he was saying earlier. Same thing for Asura? Oh. I can kind of see where he was trying to go with it, if I'm thinking the same thing as I was, but I was waiting to see the whole point Carlos was making, because that what he was saying so far didn't really make sense. Gacha costs money, of course it does. In every game, if you choose to spend, if you choose to be a spender, gacha costs money, right? But that doesn't mute the point I was making if he was talking to me. The game is still about building your characters. It's not like it costs money after you get the characters. Unless you're choosing to Omega the character, then you're just going to become nuts for no reason. Will low-end devices be able to play this game, or they can't? I would like to speak on low-end devices. I would like to think the game's optimized enough to run on low to mid-range devices, at least at low. But I can't really speak on that because I don't have a low-end device to test it on. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I just wanted to use her. I was going to put Athena in the back. For example, hold on. I think he... For example, player pays for Osiris. Expect she will be strong at least one or two patches, but it ends up like Young. She releases a new character way stronger than... Huh? Weren't you saying the opposite a second ago? Oh, wait, never mind. I get it. Okay. I get it. Never mind. So, I don't have that same issue. I've played on a fully built account with hold on. Let me see if I can still log into Pendragon's account. I believe this is just a heal ability. I don't really know what it does yet. God, we got back to that stagger phase quick. It's not new character stronger than old one is wrong. It's that the meta's changing too fast. I mean, I won't really understand that until I actually get my hands on that's like the further patches in global. Because for me, right, me playing CN, I'm literally just building characters the way that I think they should be built, even if it's wrong because I really don't have proper translations for the characters. But I've always gotten by just fine, regardless of... Yeah, I don't really understand. But I won't understand until it happens in global. And then if you're right, I'll probably complain when that time comes. But it buffs crit and builds meter, I believe. Oh, okay. So I thought it was a healing ability. I personally don't have that issue. See, like I don't see what you mean. I don't. This is literally a game that's built on you building your characters and learning the best ways to use them. Every character from Kuni, your first the free S rank that you get in the game, from just grinding, all the way up to the newest character, I've always seen them as viable, even later in the game. Let me see if I can log into Pendragon's account, because he's a little bit more built out than I am. I don't know if that processor and RAM can run this game. I don't have that device with that CPU and RAM, unfortunately. The meta hasn't changed much. The only meta changing character has been Hades. I heard he didn't log. Yeah, because he's been playing Tower of Fantasy. He's hooked on Tower of Fantasy. Oh man, I missed it. I wasn't paying attention. Very true. Hades have become the bar for some people. Wait, okay, wait. Carlos was just saying that the. I'm so confused now. Hold on. I can't miss this. Oh shit. I just logged out of his account. Hold on, chat. I gotta put his phone number and stuff in. Give me a second, guys. I can't believe I logged out. He's probably gonna be like, "What's this damn code coming into my phone?" Oh, freaking chaotic. I think I got the phone number right. You have access to Pendragon's account? Yeah, I do. We were talking. I was planning on making a bunch of content for the game based on CN, but then I just went, nah. You know what? I'll just wait till global. I'll let the people that want that advantage can go ahead and do that. I kind of want to make sure I understand everything, so I don't put any misinformation out. Don't tell me he's not going to. Is he streaming? No, he's not. Okay, so it looks like I might have to take that L for a second. Um, until he responds. Damn, that was stupid of me, man. Clicking too damn fast. I didn't say it to scare you. Just wait for the game to come out and enjoy it. Yeah, I mean that. It takes a lot more to scare me on a game like this, man. It's fine. I think he means Osiris didn't have enough time to be strong before someone like Hades came out. I understood what he was saying. But I mean, that's kind of, it's a gacha game. I don't I don't really expect too much when it comes to character releases. I've seen games literally release characters every couple weeks. Like, that doesn't necessarily bother me. As long as okay, if I'm able to acquire every character, there's two things here. If I'm able to acquire every character in a game, like let's say like PGR, then if there's a way for me to still make sure that character is still I can level up that character and develop that character later, then it doesn't necessarily bother me. It's only if, let's say, Hades comes out and I have to specifically give all of my resources to Hades. I'll answer that in a second. If I have to focus all my resources to Hades, then I would probably have a problem with the frequent character releases because there's no time to develop any other character, right? But the thing is, this game doesn't necessarily hand you all the characters. You're gonna have to make a decision. Which characters do I want to either spend on or save my resources on? So if you're getting Osiris and then you're waiting for Hades, right? That's four characters after that? 5? It's 4 patches. So I have enough time to build out Osiris. That actually can only I have enough time to build out Osiris in a day. 2 days maybe. As long as I save my resources for her. People don't know about Hades when Osiris comes out. That's a personal issue. That's a personal issue. Me being someone that plays every single day, if I enjoy Osiris, I'm gonna continue to play Osiris. I might switch her out for another character so I can build the character, right? But I'm gonna switch her out. Even if I have all the characters in the game, you'll see me frequently switching out characters like I did when I was playing PGR. Despite me liking Bianca the most. This is the name of the game is just grinding if you enjoy the character. Tsukiyomi is the first banner. I don't remember who said that, but White Panda. Tsukiyomi is the first banner. She's not in this beta. She's the girl in my thumbnail for the last one. I think the problem here is, who is this game for? I don't think this is a replacement for PGR. If you're enjoying PGR and you don't like the more casual aspect to this game, then PGR is probably what you're into. But if you like Honkai and how casual Honkai is, you'll enjoy this. But there is a competitive aspect to Honkai as well. If you like that competitive aspect of Honkai, then you'll probably like PGR. Shut up, Drizzit. So if all the elements of this game actually bother you, I'm not saying completely act as if there's no fire in the house if there's actually an issue. Because if there's something that requires feedback, what do I always say that we do? We provide feedback. But You have to understand who the game is for. Understand if it's truly an issue, because if everyone else is saying that it's just a matter of building your character, and you build the character a certain way that they built theirs, and it's your problem's gone, then that was you not understanding how to build the character. This is definitely not a hardcore game. This is a casual. This is PGR light. This is PGR light. This is. I want to create someone to build deal big dick damage really quickly and melt all the enemies on the screen without truly thinking about it. That is what this game is. And have flashy characters while doing it. So if you're looking for something super technical, PGR is your game. If you're looking for something super casual, you can either play Honkai or this game. If you're looking for something competitive, Honkai kind of has that too, but then there's PGR. You just got to understand who the game is for. That's why I'm saying that this isn't an issue. Nothing you said to me has resonated as an issue, because your casual player is logging on every single day. They're doing their dailies. They're getting the resources to build the next cool character that they think they're ready. They're ready to build when it comes out, and they're going for that character. Because need I remind you, what some of the people were complaining about with PGR was exactly what you're saying, Carlos. It was, I gotta invest all this time every single day to get the mats, which for me, that's not an issue because I know what the game is. And the players that are truly invested in that game have no problem with that. So the people that complain about that thing can come and play this game. God, Pendragon, answer. I do want to get on your account. Novice, if your Discord and cat. Oh, you worded that wrong. If there's any novices in here that want that need help, there's people in the Discord. I think that's what Taylor's trying to say. And there's a lot of people playing this game, the Chinese version of the game. It's a get good game. When it comes to casual players, you are right. I mean, that's who this game is for. It's for casual players. I mean, you can be hardcore in this game, but if you're looking for a hardcore title, I don't think this is going to satisfy you as much as a PGR or the competitive side of Honkai. I don't see that. I remember Rexlint trying this game, right? And I don't think he's picked it up ever since, because it's a casual game. Is Aether Gazer for casuals? I think so, yeah. It's a very easy game. It's meant for people to pick up. People who like flashy things happening on your screen. At least they haven't implemented anything hardcore yet, which they might add something later. But at this current time, this game is literally... Oh, Artery Gear? Oh my god, Jesus. Yeah, I can see how you got confused there. Okay. No, we're talking about Aether Gazer. How does the gacha system right? Pity rates 70 pity. When you hit 70, you get guaranteed S rank. But I believe there's a 50-50 as well. So you could end up getting another character. I just lost my train of thought. what I was gonna say. This is why I have to stay on topic when I'm talking about something. My brain works way too fast and that I forget exactly what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, when it comes to casuals, you're all right. Yeah, I don't. At this current moment in the state of CN and global, at least what we're seeing for global right now, I see this game being a casual focus game. You can be hardcore if you choose to, but you're just gonna shred the content. I do see them adding harder stuff in the future once players have enough variety of characters, but I don't see that happening just yet. I don't think it took. I think it took PGR. And correct me if I'm wrong. I think it took PGR about a year to start showing its colors of it being a truly like technical game. Maybe a little bit before that. Honkai, I wasn't there when they did it, so I can't really speak on that. Oh, that's what I was thinking. I needed to level up these characters and give them sigils too. Which ones do this? Which one does this one need? Okay, so you need the bird. Okay, what is this one called? Gale Sovereign, Moon Drifter. Okay. Let me just make sure you're in a good place. I can get these last two later. I need these other two characters to be somewhat strong. So, Gale Sovereign. Will early progress? That answer will always be no. I haven't seen a single gacha game in the past year, at least in these categories, that carried the progress over. The only one that I can think of that did that was Dislight, which is a turn-based RPG. And then they had to create a whole different server because some people were not happy with that. God, you turned around in mid attack. Well, I guess he can do that if you stop. However, it does disappoint me. The one thing you did say, Carlos, that did disappoint me is the story disappointing you later on in the game. That thing, I haven't seen it, but hopefully it's just a matter of it's something that can be like fixed before they get too deep into the game. Because for me, it's not really the gacha that attracts me to these games. It's the characters and the story. Oh shit, I didn't even react. Bro, how did you hit me with that? I can't even see. There we go. He's over here clapping me, bro. Yeah, that was weak as shit. Can we get Tsukiyomi as free to play? Yes. The beginning is never the issue. Because people know to save for whatever flashy character is first. The issue usually comes later on when there's multiple character releases after the first or second banner. I believe you can get the first two just fine, and then everyone else after that is when people start to have a little bit of trouble keeping up with the characters with just free-to-play currency. Oh, I missed that you said something, Carlos. Hold on. I understand your point. I'm not trying to convince you. Oh, I know. It's just a discussion, dude. Don't take anything I'm saying as dismissing what you're saying. The whole purpose of me talking about it is because if you have a point, then it's best to bring these things up early so the developers can try and fix said issues, right? Maybe it's my tone or something. I don't know, but it's perfectly fine. You're not bothering me by citing your points here. It's good that you have an opposing opinion than mine, because that's how the game gets better, right? We all voice our opinions on the game so that the game can improve. The developers can see and continue to focus on the audience that they're gearing the game towards. I'm pretty sure they will have some hardcore content in the game. It would be stupid for them not to have any. But it's just the game is focused more so on casuals. I can use the Genshin argument actually on this one. This is literally where that comes in perfectly. Genshin's choosing to only focus on mini games and stuff like that, and not in-game combat content, right? Not having that and ignoring those players actually hurts the game. So I don't see how not adding any. I don't see how adding something hurts the game. So if you're a hardcore player and you're focusing on this game and you're actually putting a lot of no anxiety game, and you're actually putting time and money and effort into it, you're gonna expect the developers to add something for you, right? So I do think hardcore content will be in this game. It just won't be the focus of the title. Genshin Fanboys Unite. Please don't do that. I was using it as a point. Don't do this. When players said S-class characters released too fast, Yongshi said no, it hurt our plan to run the game properly. Huh? I'm trying to translate that to what it would mean in English in my head. Yongshi said no, it will hurt our plan to release to run the game properly. I think I get it. Wouldn't that go back to what I was saying earlier though? Like they're going towards the model of you're not going to be able to get everything. You're not meant to get everything unless you spend. Which, that's a catch-22 for them. If they don't want money, right? If they don't want money, because not everyone's going to spend on every single not every person's going to spend on every single S rank if they're rolling out too fast. So that's going to hurt their pockets. And when they see that, that's when they're going to say, okay, maybe we should alter the strategy a little bit. It's not necessarily a developer problem, because of course we're still going to enjoy the game just fine. How do you personally, me, want it to be realistically? I don't care. I'm different from your. I consider myself. You can say I'm wrong if I'm wrong. I consider myself to be different from the average gacha player, because I don't care to have every single character in the game. If I happen to be able to get them, cool. But if I miss out on said character in the list, it doesn't bother me. FOMO does not affect me in any way, shape, or form. I thought I was like that too, then PGR happened. I can show you guys my PGR account. I didn't care in that game either. I didn't care in that game either, and I see the new character that came out. I forget who it is. It's a male character. I forget his name, but I literally looked at it and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And I missed a few characters that way. I can show you. It started with her, and then the Nier Automata thing came through, and I just said, I don't care. They have a rerun coming, and now and now him, and I just got him from a freaking while trying to get another character. So yeah, I don't really care. And everyone was saying that this character is a badass character. I should definitely not miss. I shouldn't miss her. I was like, I don't care. I don't care if I miss characters. It doesn't bother me. Yeah, that's actually my point, Mazaka. That's actually my point. I don't care about the meta. I don't care, because unless I'm playing PvP, it's irrelevant to me. I'm not trying to be to compete with anyone. I'm just having fun with the games. Now, the one thing that does affect me sometimes is when I see a character that I missed, someone else uses them, and it's like, oh, he can do that? Damn, I should have pulled for him. And then it just leaves my mind after that. But I don't feel like any attachment to anyone, really, right? If I miss someone, then I miss someone. Oh, I thought I had another like millisecond to. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, still too soon. I gotta get the timing for that move. See, my problem is I'm playing by sound and not visuals. When I hear that ring, let me see. Of course you're gonna do that. Yep, okay, cool. Yeah, I got the timing for that ability down. It's the other one that he does. The 3-string attack. What? Do you need to have 3 people in your party, or can you go solo? You can go solo. You'll do significantly less damage, but you can definitely go solo. I think that's what the hardcores of this game are doing. They're boosting up their characters as much as they possibly can, making them as powerful as they possibly can, and then they're going on challenge runs for the bosses. That's the only thing I've seen in this game that's relatively hardcore. And it is entertaining to watch. It's really cool seeing how powerful people can make their characters. Just a ton of content. What are we talking about? Various topics actually. Power creep, who this game's made for, Gacha. Just a bunch of people talking about their perspective of the game, and we're just kind of discussing it. So far, it hasn't gotten toxic, so it's been relatively cool this time, which I thank everyone so far. Okay, did I get a... No, I didn't get a purple for this one. I should probably go through and read the different sets individually, because I guarantee you there are better sets than what's recommended for each character based off of what you want to... how you want to build your characters. Okay, so this is already purple. But I haven't gotten a single thing that I wanted off of this one. Been just getting blues, and I got... Yeah. I'm late. How are you doing? I'm good. I'm definitely not anxious for a gacha game. I'm a casual player in PGR. You are? You should lend me your CN account. Nah. Because I'd have to give you my phone number. The only reason I'm comfortable with the CN players having my number, because it just doesn't... like, the ones that I talk to... well, Pendragon's not CN. Yeah, Pendragon's not CN. But I'm cool with giving some of the other ones my account, because they're not going to use my phone number. I should probably put the chat in the corner of my eye so I can read it while I'm playing. Because looking up is a pain in the ass. Let me put it over here so I can see. I didn't top up for meta. I didn't say you did I? Am I missing something? Oh, Nikkei's releasing on the 4th? Interesting. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just can't say that I can trust anyone with my phone number, bro. No disrespect to you. You questioned when I said... Did I? I don't think I questioned you. Or did I ask you a question? I don't know. My brain works at 1,000 miles per hour. If it did sound like I was questioning you, I don't think that was my intention, because I don't really question someone's. If someone says they're a casual player, I believe them. If someone says they're a hardcore player, I believe them. I don't think that's what I was trying to do. Yeah, I don't think that's what I was trying to do. Maybe my tone really is shit. Okay, I'm just gonna annihilate him. Shit, fuck this. Sorry, King. Nothing against you. I'm just very like, when it comes to my phone number, bro. I've already had to change it. And changing my phone number with two-factor authentication is not a fun thing. Why do I keep getting blues here? Why can't you just give me the shit I'm looking for? I want some purples for this fucking character over here. This is actually a very time-consuming mission right now. Give me my shit. You gotta be higher level. Yeah, that is something that really... It's fine when you get to the higher level stuff and you're grinding for like the gold stuff. I never had a problem with that, but early game, I always have this trouble with this game. This is why I say early game is normally where I have trouble, and not the late game. Late game, I literally do fine. There we go. There's that damage. I promise you, Bob, if you don't give me a purple sigil, I'm gonna go do something else. Give me a freaking sigil that is purple. Thank you. And it, oh, you see how it only gave me one? It's like, no, keep doing this. This is entertaining us. All right, Carlos. Have a good one, bro. Yeah, unlock the gacha. Or sorry, the gacha? Unlock the roguelike. I'll read through this stuff later because I'm not planning on doing that right now. I'm so mad that this game only gave me freaking one purple. Oh, and just for anyone that may have misunderstood, I'm pretty sure I said this earlier, but I'm not saying that when you see an issue to ignore it and just bleed, just 100% put your trust in the developers that they know what they're doing. You should always voice your concerns whenever you have an issue with the game, because ultimately, we've seen some developers make some poor choices when it comes to their fan base, and how the developers listen is very, very important to a game like this, especially with it being casual. So I'm not ever going to tell you guys not to voice your opinions and your feedback in here. I may have my own opinion and feedback, but the whole point of the conversation is so you can help me understand your point of view, and I can help you understand mine. If we don't agree, then we don't agree. But it's best that we always have conversations like this so that we can hope the game gets better based off of our feedback. So never take opposing perspectives as like being combative, I guess. It's all for good discussion. Not possible for Genshin. Oh my god. You guys are fucking funny, bro. Do you think Global will be more generous than CN because of Yostar? In what way? In providing the currency? Maybe. In terms of the rate of the gacha, I don't think so. I think it's gonna be a 1-for-1. I don't really see. People just don't like how fast they're releasing the S ranks. I don't think the issue is in terms of generosity, right? Because I think, let me see if I can find the content creator. There was a content creator that was playing the game, and I bit my lip. Yep, I bit my lip. I think there was a content creator that was playing the game, and he managed to get like what 30K in the currency for this game in 30 days of playing. God, that's gonna bother me for the rest of this stream now that I know I bit my lip. I could actually taste it. You know when you think you can taste like your own blood? That's what I'm getting right now. Aether Gazer. I'm pretty sure I saw this video when I was looking up my placement when typing in the name. I know his name starts with a U. I can't find his video now. There it is. After 30 days, let me find. So I'm gonna watch this video with you guys because I think this is literally the this is someone who's not biased. He plays various different gacha games. I've only just recently discovered this channel. Please, I'm gonna do it too. Please subscribe to this dude. I don't mean if you see me watching this, please don't see this as me taking.
Welcome back to Uchi Gaming Channel. So this is Aether Gazer. I'm playing the Chinese version at this moment, and the global version should be out this 2022. I'm not sure when because they.
We're not gonna watch the whole thing because I kind of want you to you guys to go support him. I don't know. I've never seen his channel before. But he makes really good content.
The very first video about Aether Gazer in my channel, it was September 8th. So it is already like a full month. And I want to give my honest review about this game in this video after playing it for the full month. Yeah, I'm playing this game every day without missing any single day. And I'm FTP in this game because I cannot top up anyway.
So he's free to play.
Full FTP. And by far, I can tell that this game is FTP friendly. The gems, somehow, it is kind of generous. Yep, quite generous. As you can see here, I have like 20,000 spare gems in this full month.
Now, I don't think he said he's only been playing for 30 days. So he doesn't have every single one of the characters in the game. So he's missing some of the earlier characters. But the thing that actually that makes me happy about him saying this is because you can tell by the fact that he's kept some gems, he's not focused on maxing out a bunch of characters. He got the character that he wants, and he levels them up, he builds them, and that's pretty much it. Otherwise, those coins would be gone. But he's saving for the next unit he's interested in, which is how you're supposed to play these games.
I only did like 2 gacha pulls. The first one was to get Shu, this one, and the second one was to get Athena, which is this character. During my first pull to get Shu, I also get this character, Kagutsuchi if I'm not wrong, his name. So I did 50 pulls on Shu's banner and then 10 pull in this Athena banner. Well, I can consider myself as very lucky because it was like only 10 pull to get Athena, which is the newest character, and she is very good, by the way. For the gacha system, the game have 70 pulls PT. So yeah, if you do 70 pulls, you will get guaranteed S rank. If there is only one character in the banner like this, it is obviously guaranteed to get the S rank on the banner once you did 70 pulls. This one also have only 1 S rank in the banner. The progress so far in a full month playing, my account level is now level 71. Basically, you need to aim to get level 70 so that you can max out the character into level 80 like this. Level 80.
Okay, now he's describing the rest of this. I just wanted to show you guys the beginning. This is it coming from someone else's mouth. Go support this dude's channel. Like I said, I don't know much about him, But the few videos that I have watched, see, oh snap. Yeah. The few videos that I've watched on his channel have been absolutely fantastic. So please support this dude if you haven't seen his channel before. Makes really good gacha content. But I just wanted someone, of course, it may sound biased coming from me, so I wanted someone else to say it. I think it's free to play friendly. So it's just a matter of, are you trying to get all the characters in the game, or are you just trying to get the ones you're interested in? And where people fall off is when they're trying to get absolutely every character in the game. And I say this often. If you're looking for a very generous, like super generous action RPG, play PGR. That is as generous as it's going to get. Like, you're not going to see many more games adopt that kind of formula, because in turn they lose money by being that generous. Okay, sorry. I heard otherwise, probably just salty people. No, you're not offending anyone. We're just in here having discussions. Don't take, if you're asking a question, you're asking a question. It's fine. Don't take your questions as being annoying, or it's fine. It's fine, kitty. Last question. Sorry, are A ranks viable? Yes. I just like every action RPG, they do fall off. Of course, the ones that you want the most are always going to be the S ranks. There will be viable A ranks, but I think it's going to vary depending on the state of the game. Oh, he's an OG. He's made he's made Brave Frontier content. I didn't see any of that there. I just saw his NeuroCloud stuff. That's how I found his channel. I was like, oh, he does Aether Gazer too, and started watching him. Never spoken to him in my life. Never seen his channel up until then. Everything that I have seen has been like peak gacha content. He does a really good job at describing information from the CN version. I get it now. I mean, most. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna sound like a shill saying this shit. Gacha games are not meant to be friendly. Gacha games are not meant to give you every single character in the game. So when you find one, and that's what you're looking for, it's best to stick to that super friendly gacha game. Because it's most likely going to disappoint you when you realize the next game's probably not going to be that friendly. That's why instead of me trying to convert someone into this game, I'm being honest with you guys. You're not going to get another game as friendly as PGR for a while. It's all about balance. I mean balance. May I ask, are CN voice? No, CN voices are not in this. In the CBT anyway. Like, as much as I rather try to convert you guys into playing this game, I'd rather just be honest with you guys and say if you're looking for something as generous as PGR, it's probably best that you stick to PGR. I don't want to piss someone off telling them, yeah, this is a friendly game, and then they come from PGR and they're incredibly disappointed. Like, I rather you have your expectations in line when coming into this game. There's an A rank that has a counter, but no counter mechanic. Are you talking about Verdandi with the shield? Gacha is gambling in the end. I don't agree with that either, because it's not necessarily gambling. There's a set price for everything. It's not like a casino where you can just lose everything. When you're playing these games, there's a set price for literally everything, even the characters on the banner. Now, are there some gacha games that can be considered gambling? Yeah, there is. There's some with no pity and shit like that. But even the games with 50-50, you know that within that, what is it, 180 pulls, you know how much it's going to cost. So the way you should think about this when you're going in, right? The way you should know this about going in is you should think you're going to spend the most amount that it costs to get those the characters. So I guess for 180, right? I can't even math. There's a set price for how much you could get it. I'm not gonna try and math it because I'm gonna get it wrong. But yeah, there's a set price for literally everything in there. You can win or lose. Yeah, you can. But you don't have to buy in. That's the thing. There's no buy-in requirement. They're handing you free currency. What casino do you go to? What casino can you go to where they're like, we're gonna give you the currency to get how much money that you want? Please tell me where that casino is, because I'd love to freaking go and make me some money. There's no casino that's giving you free currency to get the characters or to get the money that you want. Yeah, I don't now where it's safe to if you want to apply the gambling aspect to it, the only way that I can say that I can fit like gambling into it and being fair is probably you're gambling for a cheaper price. You're not gambling for the character, because there's a guaranteed number where you win 100% get the character. So there's a set price for that character. So if you are going to say you're gambling for the cheaper price. Aether Gazer should be extremely friendly to me. I'm going for min. I don't think that sounds ignorant. If I'm wrong, correct me, right? That I do say some shit that's wrong. But if something has a set price, and you can guarantee to get that thing if you spend that much money, I don't think that's gambling. Am I wrong? Especially if you don't even have to buy in. If you don't have to spend any money at all, if you can get it for free. Yeah, that's not gambling. No, you're right. Okay. Yeah. And I'm just making sure I'm not skewed. That's why I was asking. Because it's very possible I'm wrong and I don't realize I'm wrong. Wish life was free to play friendly. Jeez, yes, please. Gachas can add gambling in pursuit. Are you talking about like artifacts or something? That's still not buying in. That's still not buying into anything. Are you saying like for other gachas? Yeah, maybe. Maybe there are some gachas out there where you have to spend in order to get that perfect stat, right? There is. Because you can consider Diablo Immortal to be somewhat of a gacha game in some sense. You're gambling your time, and your time is... Shut up, bro. Because I'd argue that if we're going to talk about RNG being the gambling, then every game I've ever played has been gambling. So I don't think that's definitely not it. That's definitely not it. That's definitely not it. As long as you spend money for a random chance on getting something in the game. Okay, so if you're spending money for a random chance to get something. Okay, wait, hold on. So just an image of a penguin. Your fucking name, dude. All right, so would you say it's gambling still if you can spend money to acquire said thing and know at this price you are going to get said thing, but you have the random chance of obtaining it early for cheaper? Do you consider that gambling? If you're spending time for a random chance to get something in game, it's not gambling. You're just wasting time. Okay. So I think we're on the same page here. I think we're on the same page here. Cause I'm anyone challenging that, I want to understand why. I've always considered gacha to be gambling, but as long as you're responsible with your money. I mean, sure. Spending money to quicken the process of getting time. No. Okay. I could probably show you better than I can explain it because maybe I'm using the wrong terminology. Within 70 pulls, you're guaranteed this character. Whatever that price looks like, however much it costs to get those 70 pulls, you know at that price you're getting this character, right? It's not 70. It's 180 to guarantee. It's 180 to guarantee, 70 to guarantee an S rank. So, you know, in 180 pulls, you're guaranteed this character. So, would you consider that gambling, knowing that at that price, whatever that price looks like, you know you're going to get this character, even if it is expensive? If it's a guaranteed system, it's not gambling. That's what I thought. Thank you. That made much more sense. That would be a slippery slope. Explain. Because if I go to a store, and know that I have a chance at getting the biggest, I'm going to use a food analogy, the biggest salmon, players can tend to think they can get the unit early. That is a personal issue. Yes, that can incite gamblers' mentality. Yes, that can. I'm not disputing that. But then you're gambling for something that isn't necessarily gambling. Because if you have the chance at obtaining something at a cheaper price, I guess in a bigger picture, you are correct to say that they are acknowledging the fact that spending. This is an interesting conversation. I wonder what other people think about this, other content creators think about this. I would love to see how unreal an island and MG, because let's just be real, right? We're all feeding the beast that is gacha games, right? Huh. You should make a video on that? Hell no. Because I know exactly where it's gonna go. The thing is, the reason I don't make videos like this and I'd rather talk about them in these settings is because in these settings I know I'm gonna get an audience that is willing to think about the shit. But in videos, you got people that don't even watch the whole shit and just comment. I can literally say, is this gambling, without explaining a single thing, and someone's gonna say yes, without watching the whole the whole explanation. If it's 50-50 or less, it's gambling. Wait, so you think even that interesting. So you think that if it's 50-50 despite, this is a better way of saying it. This 70 is a 50-50. S-grade modifier guaranteed with every 70 tries. That's 50-50. At that 70, you have a 50% chance of obtaining this character. But at 180, you're guaranteed this character. So whatever that price is, that is the guaranteed character. And like you said earlier, if it's a guarantee, then it's not gambling. So is this gambling? Penguin just said something else. Hold on, I must have missed. Oh yeah, I would say that I'm spending. I would say that I am spending real life money worth of 180 pulls just to guarantee a chance at a. Oh, if you're no, that's not a guarantee. If the word chance is in that at all, that's not a guarantee. It's a chance, and that's gambling, right? But if you're guaranteed a character at 180, that's a guarantee. That's not gambling, right? I am so confused because I thought you just agreed with me a second ago. Don't watch the shit and just comment. Man, I'm so guilty of that. Come on, Mikazuki, be better. Be better. You're one of the people that I literally talk shit about in my rants on streams. You're supposed to be better than that, Mikazuki. You're my mod. I agree with you 100%. This is a touchy subject. I can see it being really touchy because that's why I'm just silently watching. It's a touchy subject. I'm glad we got a cool group of people because now we can actually have the discussion without it becoming toxic. Yeah, I'd love to hear UD's opinion too. If he's not, is he streaming right now? He is not. Let me see if I can get him in on this for a short second. Let me message him on Twitter. He is not going to see my Discord message. It is hard to get this dude in a conversation. Actually, let me get Island in on this. Island's very analytical. So he'll definitely have a very non-biased opinion despite playing these games himself. Hey, bro. Do you have a second for a VC? Oh, whether you disagree or not, Penguin, there's nothing wrong with disagreeing. It's a conversation. That's why I'm engaging this in the first place, because it's good to have conversations like this because it's healthy to understand if you're in an addictive cycle or not. And I think it's fair to say that gacha games in general, and I think this is fair, right? I think this is a really fair opinion. I think it's fair to say that when playing gacha games, there are some addictive things that can pull you into a gambling type of mentality, right? I'm pretty sure we're all fair on that. Every single one of you. You feel the need to roll on said character so that you can get said thing, and a possible chance at getting it early is still a level of gambling mentality. That is still dangerous. And the addiction, yeah, and the addiction. But the thing is, if you play these the with a healthy mindset, which is you got to know when to stop. That's the first thing. You got to know when to stop. You can't go. You can't get a character and go and say, maybe I can get this character within. I can omega this character within my $50. Okay, let's try $100 because I didn't get it within 50. Okay, let's try 150 because I didn't get it in 150. That's dangerous. That's the gambling mentality that I'm talking about. But if you go into this, if you're free to play, especially, and you go into this knowing that your limitation is whatever currency they give you, and you don't go, okay, I'm gonna spend $5. Okay, I'm gonna spend $10. Then I still believe you have the self-control to remain free to play, and that's healthy. But when things get dangerous is always when the money aspect comes in. When you don't know how to tell yourself to stop. Because that is gambling. Yes, trying to go for the omega, the chance at it, like putting in 5 and then 10 and then 20, hoping you get that within a certain amount of money. That's gambling. Yes, 100%. I am with you. Now Pendragon answers. He was sleeping. Oh, jeez. Hold on. Let me get on this guy's account. It's 11 a.m. for Zaki. Where does he live? Singapore? Is he in Singapore? But you got to apply that to a lot of things, though. It's very unhealthy for anyone to apply Malaysia. Ah, okay. Wait, Malaysia's under. Wait, Singapore is in the Philippines, right? And then Malaysia is outside. Fuck, I forgot again where it is. Shit. Singapore is below Malaysia. Let me look up a fucking map, bro. I'm not a. I know where to look when I'm looking for these things, but I never know exactly where it is, and I get shit mixed up because I always thought in the past that and this is why I'm always confused when this topic comes up. I always thought Malaysia was a part of the Philippines. And then I learned that it wasn't. So, with thinking that Malaysia was in the Philippines, I thought Singapore was separate. There it is. Okay, so Singapore is in Malaysia. Singapore is in Malaysia. Okay. Philippines is an island. That's I'm thinking Manila. Okay, I don't know how to say this. Manila. I am such a shit. I am your typical fucking American, bro. that don't know shit about the world outside of America. That's a lie. I know a bit about Japan, China, Korea. I do know some, but when it comes to those the Asian countries that are outside of what you hear about on the regular, I don't know shit about it. Wait, Malaysia is okay, Thailand, and then Malaysia's under Thailand. That's how I can remember that. Okay. Malaysia's under Thailand. Okay. That's how I can remember that. Okay. Um Holy shit. I am a moron, bro. Um you got it right. The first the issue is I confuse myself. I always question my knowledge on stuff, and that leads me to be wrong. You can ask me about states in America, and I'll probably get it right, and then I'll question it and get it wrong. That is how I always. Americans and geography don't go well together? Shut up, Cactus. You didn't have to say it like that, bro. Let me be wrong and let me acknowledge it myself, but you aren't supposed to tell me I'm wrong, okay? Okay, here's his phone number. Hey, now, don't be grouping all Americans together. I'm getting good at this Chinese captcha. I can look at the various I don't want to call them letters. I don't know what they're actually called. Characters. The Chinese characters. And my ass can literally look at them and just like quickly click them now. I'm getting really good at that. The Mandarin stuff? I don't know. Is it Mandarin? um it is Mandarin. Yeah, it is Mandarin. But I'm getting really good at identifying them and quickly like picking them. Too bad I can't read yet. No code sent yet. Did I type in the number wrong? Sorry, chat. I'm trying to get on this dude's account. I think it's Manji, isn't it? I don't know. Are you hyped on episode 11? I'm not going to be hyped for episode 9, 10, 11 until I complete freaking 8. Bro, I'm getting good at that shit. Of course, he got the code too late. Man, Chaotic is just secretly hyped. Nah, bro. I don't like to hype myself up for stuff that I can't read yet. Because that's gonna make me like, that's where anxiety comes from. I'll make myself super anxious. I'll make myself super anxious getting way too excited about shit. You didn't get it again? Okay. So he only got one. Let me try that code. Nope, that didn't work. If it doesn't work this time, I'm just gonna get back on the global version. Because obviously something's against me and doesn't want me signing into his account. Okay, he got it. Cool. He logged in and got the skin. Did he really log in just to get this skin? Wow, bro. He logged in just to get this skin. My cultured fellow. I appreciate him. He logged in just to get this skin. Because he didn't have... Last time I logged in, he didn't have Hades. That ain't fair. Is the story good? I didn't read through the entire story. I'm gonna wait until... I'm gonna wait until global is released before I start reading stuff. Hello, Chaotic, and I want to say my goodness. So you can see he has 2 Triple S characters. So he's invested his time into very specific characters here. 70, 70, 80. An Omega. Wow. Oh, well, she probably got a bunch of free currency to make her Omega. And then he starts dropping off here. Wow, he didn't level up Kuni? Did he at least get her skin? He did. Not. How did you not get her skin? Zaki! Yeah, I thought me and him were on the same wavelength, but now I'm kind of disappointed. And he didn't get Shu either. He said he was gonna get he wants to get Athena. I'm disappointed in you, Zaki, if you're in here. Okay, I got access to the game now. Okay, so let's get back to grinding for this stuff. That helped her drastically. Now we just need to finish building her out. I just can't get good drops for this damn thing. Wait, what? Hades and Athena are mine and global? Yes. Yes, they're mine. They're mine too. I want Kuni. I'm gonna save for very specific units. I don't really care for most of the characters in the game. I'm literally gonna save for just the thickies that I like. Build them up. Rolling substats are a pain. I'm not really worrying too much about that. We're melting this guy so much faster. Yeah, we melted him so much faster this time. It's crazy how much a little bit of first one we got a purple. And it's for the wrong shit, isn't it? Fuck. I can't wait till we get the ×4s. Actually, maybe if I use these abilities now, I can charge them up again in time. Use them during the stagger phase. Nope. That was a bad idea. Please, give me a purple one, please. I think it gave me one good purple one. Yeah, it did. All right, chat. It was fun chatting with you guys. I work in the morning. I'm gonna get me some sleep. Thank you guys for coming through and enjoying the stream with me. We had some good discussions. Yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna have some good content coming for you guys in the future regarding this game. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. You all have a wonderful night. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay chaotic. I'm gonna see if there's anyone I can send you to. Try and keep the love going for this game. I want to try and make this. Nope, no one's live. I want to try and make this this community like a positive one and just filled with dope content creators and such, so we can just all make great content around this game. But it doesn't look like anyone's live, so I guess I'll be sending you to someone tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay chaotic. Love you guys. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now.